It was really soporific, but I managed to finish the book found in the church. There is a lot of information about this place and the village in general. It's sad, but it wasn't such a bad evening in comparison. If we go back many centuries, Saint Axel experienced a much more sumptuous period. Originally, this village was only a small fishing hamlet by the sea, but it was located on the only road between two larger villages on the coast. It is with the cooperation of four great figures that the village developed and experienced its greatest activity: the Vigneaults, who ensured the agricultural activity of the village; the Derault family, who were dedicated to fishing activities; the Duc de Bliard, who ensured the defense of the village with his soldiers; and finally, the Abbot Royot, in charge of the spirituality through its church. Thanks to the progress brought by this collaboration, Saint Axel had been able to develop for 100 years. But, sadly, during the following centuries, the village did not know the destiny that we imagined, and this prosperity turned into a distant memory. In remembrance of this period, which still resonates until today, these personalities were honored with the presence of a tomb that are located in the narthex and in the transept of the church. They also built a cross at the end of the Assumption Church that is a receptacle for 4 plates, each illustrating one of the families. Once a year, these plaques are gathered and placed on the cross to allow the inhabitants of Saint Axel to have a moment of commemoration for its history and its ancestors.
Attention, following the latest storms, the coastal path is damaged. Certain trees marked with an orange cross present a risk of falling on hikers and must be felled. These can fall due to the slightest gust of wind. This is the boat I was looking for. This is the boat I was looking for. This door has no handle.
While I was crossing the church to reach the altar, I noticed light coming from an inaccessible room located just below. It's probably a kind of forbidden crypt? But then why would there be light inside? I have to go to this crypt. I feel that I am close to my goal. The police are looking for cult members? This would be a perfect place for them to regroup in total secrecy. There's a procedure to follow to unlock the crypt's access, but it's going to be complicated. The door lock is linked to a mechanism inside the memorial cross. If I place 4 commemorative plates, the cross will unlock the door automatically. Well, supposedly, at least. Right now, only one of the 4 plates is inserted on this cross, the one honoring the Duc de Bliard. The others are scattered in various places in Saint Axel. I have to go to the church to learn a little more about the other plates. They seem to be commemorating specific families whose tombs are inside the church itself. My investigation is turning into a treasure hunt. How great. Last note. Based on the documents, the key that unlocks most of the doors in the church is hidden at the heart of the cross, and I can already access it.
This boat has a number plate. No use for you now.
This is very weird. This is very weird, Pierre. I found some ultra-bright and colorful sphere in this village. When I approach it, I start feeling like I'm being transported to a totally surreal world, a blinding world, rather calm, in which the water can go up the waterfalls, like these columns of water. Have you seen them too? Compared to the daily grind, it's a rather pleasant world to sink in. It feels quite cold, though. In this dreamlike environment, I walk through Greek and Roman vestige, just like those we saw on our trips before moving to the coast. I have the feeling of being constantly exposed to things that we experienced in the past. It allows me to cling into many memories of our arrival in Saint Axel, and all the events that took place before I was left alone here. Strangely, I have the feeling that time no longer passes when I find myself in this alternate world. Am I imagining this? Am I starting to daydream? Am I totally crazy, Pierre? Mm-mm.
All right. All right.
This is very weird. This is very weird, Pierre. I found some ultra-bright and colorful sphere in this village. When I approach it...
When your song's about any lullaby and your heart is on upside down, when you know less than anyone can see, when I took a plane out of oxygen and the effort, all in vain to stay carefully oxen-free. It takes me back. It takes me back. You came one day and called me honey, nothing in the vein but Chardonnay. You knew we were supposed to be. So I sat warmly, close yet politely, made a lot of noise. Quietly the clam fell on your knee. Please take me back. Please take me back. Oh, can one day come away, my Chardonnay, you back. Supposed to be. So you sat warmly, close but lovingly, made a lot of noise for me to see. Our hands hastened to the sea.
Isn't that my house door? Well, at least a piece of it. It feels like a weird dream where all the memories are crashing incoherently in your head. Oh, I remember our move to Saint Axel. Nature was stunning and the smell of the sea gave me crazy energy. Everything seemed simpler then. Pierre absolutely insisted on bringing all his musical belongings to Saint Axel. I remember it made me crazy. But he knew how to buy me with a few songs.
la laisse pas s'échapper.
During our travels, we often underestimate the impact of the seasons on the mood of our faithful companions. Keep it in a sunny and temperate climate, and it will guide you on the right path. Plunge him in the snow and the cold, and to shorten his sufferings, his heart will betray you. Elise, we're going to have to make a choice. And if that's not too much to ask, the good one. Okay, we took the right path. I could question myself whether or not to make a decision, but that would just add one more on my plate. Too easy. I hope the content of this tape is as cute as it looks.
stick with me.
Another of these damned four-legged beasts. I'm going to develop a phobia of horses.
So, I'm going to hide the key you are looking for somewhere nearby. And this time, I'm sure you will never find it. Close your eyes and count to 30 up against a tree. These floating things don't look so stable. Okay, I'm going to hide it there. You can open your eyes now.
Je la veux.
Where did you put the remote, Pierre? Where? Okay, that one is on me. Our TV is too old to have one. I'll get up and change the channel. Don't move. Nothing beats the warmth of a fireplace. Our big house in Saint Axel is so much harder to heat than our little city apartment. What other cleaning products give you a radiant whiteness like La Chienne Nature? Somebody's gotta clean these plates, and it sure ain't me. It could be a very strange moment. Washing yourself out in the open like that?
T'es mal style. Tu es mon seul ami.
We both knew you couldn't resist me.
plus belle. Moi, je t'aime.
Museum entrance. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Let's try to push it now. Now the system should be unlocked. George, with the momentary storm, your windmill system went into safety mode and stopped. I wanted to reactivate it, but I couldn't put my hand back on the lever. In the meantime, the museum will remain in the dark. Way more welcoming. Special event. Nico the Robot. Don't be afraid of the future. 7 puzzles scattered throughout Saint Axel, and therefore 7 tokens to be won. Small and big prizes for the most curious. That's tempting. There's even a tape. No token, no price. This is where I have to put the tokens. I want a piece of paper with a joke. Do you know who burned the Sistine Chapel years ago? Michelangelo. I swear to God. I want a piece of paper with a joke. What's the worst that can happen when your job is to tie sausages together? Not being able to make ends meet. This is where I have to make him swallow special coins. Too bad I don't have any.